Chainsaw Man, a manga created by Tatsuki Fujimoto and published by Shueisha in 2018, a series that did an excellent job when it comes to delivering an original story. A story that many people enjoyed because of the characters, the plot, the mood, and of course the art. But after almost 2 years, the first part of the manga ended in a satisfying way, in a clear way if you want to put it like that. But it didn't end without any goodbyes, but with a gift that a lot of people have been waiting for, and that is an anime, yes. After a year of masks and viruses, we were blessed by MAPPA, a great studio who can probably be undefeated when it comes to making multiple animes at the same time. And even with having 2 of the biggest series in their career, they still took the job gracefully. And we Chainsaw Man fans were scared for the staff, of course, getting all of those animes squeezed together, and kinda happy at the same time. But a simple question, one simple question that always comes up when it's the case for a new gen manga getting an anime: will it succeed? As a personal reader of the manga and reader of Fujimoto's first published manga, Fire Punch, it's safe to say that this series itself is ideal for anybody's taste. The story follows a young teenager that goes by the name of Denji, a character that gained a debt, a big one, that his father left for him when he was in the Yakuzas. And now that Denji is stuck with all of that debt, he meets up with a cute little devil named Pochita, a small red creature that shares the same purpose of a dog. But he is really important to the story, and I'll try to keep this video spoiler free. So after meeting up with this devil, he decides to partner up with it and becomes a devil hunter to repay his father's debt over the Yakuzas. But of course, he gets betrayed and killed by them, and at his last moments, he merges with Pochita and becomes a new creature that humans know as the Chainsaw Devil. And by pulling some kind of cord on his chest, he can activate this demonic form at will. And after meeting up with Makima, another devil hunter, he becomes a public safety devil hunter, where his new life as a devil begins. This story got gore, modern and adult humor. I say that because I don't really think that any recent manga like Chainsaw Man delivered a good sense of humor. Yes, some of them can make us chuckle, but when it comes to Chainsaw Man, you can relate to any type of jokes that the characters would say and any type of actions too. If it's someone who's really horny or just someone who's really drunk, it doesn't really matter because you, the reader, made some kind of connection with the series itself. And when it happens, you can't really do nothing about it because it's a pleasure that you can't get rid of. And something like that, my friend, can bring joy every time you're about to open a manga or read a chapter on your phone. So there is also love somehow under all of that scary and dark manga. Love that glows up every now and then. And you see how some of the characters would go really far for affection or a desire that they'd seek throughout the series, but that's nothing special. Every shonen MC has some kind of goal or attribution that they'll need to either conquer or obtain for it. But the difference with Chainsaw Man and the other shonen mangas is that the objectives that some of the people in the series share can be seen as some stuff that today you want to have. People don't want to be the pirate king or Hokage of a village, but more into the real world where you want to be desperately loved by someone or knowing that you had friends that cared and cherished you throughout hard and difficult situations. And those subjects surrounds the manga, and I think that any readers could deeply relate to that. Now that this is said, let's move on to the anime side of the story. If you still didn't get who's making the series a reality, MAPPA is working on it. One of the most hard-working studios of this decade, and with Chainsaw Man coming next year, we still don't know what to expect, either CGI or a 2D clean animation, but we can also have something in between, just like how Attack on Titan is doing right now, where most of the Titan shifters and Titans are in CGI, but the humans are in 2D animation. I kinda like that coming from Attack on Titan, but I need to get used to the new CGI on those Titan, because between you and me, I prefer the Wits animation. The only time they had to use CGI was when they animated the Colossal Titan, but that's just an option. We could have it all in CGI like Dorohedoro, another series that was well adapted by MAPPA, and for once the studio did a really good job when it was to CGI. everything looked pretty smooth and really appealing to the human eye for once. Remember the Berserk anime in 2016? Yeah. Me neither. And some good artists out there give us a taste of CGI animation done by theirself, and it's just breathtaking. Or we could get something like Inuyashiki, where every time a character flew away or someone transformed, CGI just started to show up. And it was kinda bad, but it didn't really bother. People were more interested in the story, the protagonist, and the plot than the animation itself. I really don't know how are they going to do this, but I know you guys will enjoy it. The studio has of course a lot of choices to do when it comes to animation, but the one that stands out the most is the one with Dorohedoro, or if we're lucky, Jujutsu Kaisen, another series that Mappa is currently working on that will finish next year. And if they decide to animate it the same way they did Jujutsu Kaisen, I am totally not against it. But the budget for the anime will probably be a little bit lower than Jujutsu Kaisen, considering the fact that Chainsaw Man has only sold 5 million copies worldwide and Jujutsu Kaisen with 15 million copies. But the sales could go up by the time the anime is released, so I can't predict what type of budget Mappa would get to animate it, but it's for sure going to be pleasant to watch. Now that we're done with this, I can actually speak my mind about the series. When I read the chapter before the last one, I didn't know what to do because we didn't get any information about a part 2 or even an anime, but people definitely knew that an anime was about to come out some way or another. But fans, including myself, was sad that a series as good and recent as Chainsaw Man was about to end in 97 chapters. It just didn't feel right. And 3 days later, while I was on Twitter at 3 in the morning, a post got spammed with likes and retweets appeared in my timeline, saying that Mappa was going to take care of Chainsaw Man. And the fun didn't end there. 2 minutes later, another post showed up saying that the last chapter was just a cliffhanger for a sequel, and it put a smile on my face. People were worried that Chainsaw Man would end this soon, and just like Fire Punch, it was close to 9 volumes, giving out some kind of sign that the series would end. But Fujimoto smacked the Tokyo Ghoul out of us and blessed us with a second part. Now to finish this, if you're a new watcher or reader to Chainsaw Man, I'll just say this: with the good and interesting characters in the story, you'll for sure be hooked at the first or either the second episode. The way that they're demonstrating the powers of the characters in the manga will probably be even better in the anime. And I know what I'm saying because Mappa clutched it when animating the cursed spirits in Jujutsu Kaisen. But yeah, like I said, it's not gonna be just some anime that you're going to finish by the end of the day. It's going to be more than that. It's a show that you'll be in time to watch, and when you'll be done with the episode, you're going to say to yourself,
wait, the episode's already done?
So, my name is Fear, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to leave a like and don't forget to subscribe for more anime and manga content in this channel. And remember to leave your thoughts under those comment sections, and I'll see you guys in the next video.